of the 2024 WNBA Draft. The Indiana Fever select.
I am infinite.
Let's do nah, 2 letters CC. Must see TV, shooting from the deep. Wake up, don't woke folks sleep. Beastly, couldn't lock it down in the precinct. Hit the John Cena. Yeah, yo, you can't see me easy. R.I.P. the GG. Gotta play with Juju, out with the only the leaders of that new school. I let them all in points and I ain't still there. Boy, the grind, yeah, we in the gym all day, shooting logo. Sweets BG, imagine when I hit my peak. Difference between CC for you, CC22, year 2. Let's get it. Caitlin's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gonna be hard breaking. MVP, bad dad, logo 3-step bags. No look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with the bacon if she the GOAT. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all watch. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. K-Blitz government for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jamming. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, man, Lisa Leslie couldn't fix it. We scream bloopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she ticklish. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with efficient. See, still receive hate so persistently. Microwave their game, cook their game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats, but poke holes and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlyn's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlyn's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlyn's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlyn's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jamming. CC for you. CC22 part 2. Year 2. Let's get it. Boy. Okay. My bad, y'all. Had to handle some stuff right before game time. But we game time. And listen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Because we going down today. I need to have some good speakers on today. I want to have some good talks about All-Star, the All-Star game, who will win MVP. Why Caitlin Clark not in the three-point contest? Why Sophie Cunningham not in the three-point contest? We got to break it all the way down, man. So make sure we hit the like button, we hit the subscribe, and also support the channel. Sponsor the channel. Looking for a good sponsor, $50 to $100. That'd be fantastic. And if not 50 to 100, 2 to 5, that could work too. But let's support the channel, man. Pope Full Court Trio over there hating on CC as usual. I don't know who they are. Happy CC not in the competition. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building early. My boy James say, what up, Pope? I'm going to drop the link early because I want to go over this and I want your opinions on some of these topics. But first things first, Tina Hayes in the building. Shout out to you. Anthony, all of y'all that's in the building, man. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. Oh, man. Now, I thought it was, I don't know what team is what team. Okay, so this is Team Coop, top to bottom, and this is Team Spoon. Wait, no. Wait, no. See, let me go look over here. Let me go to here because that's confusing. I was trying to find where they had it all, but it's confusing. So we'll see here. Hold on 1 second, man. Let's get a little more light. All right, let me see. Where's this star? Where can I find it? Player of the weeks. They're not putting that out there too much. Let me All-Star. Okay. I want to see rosters.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Team Spoon. I thought Caitlin was on Coop team. All right, so for Team Spoon, let's see if this is all correct. Team Spoon, Caitlin, Asia, Olivia Miles, Abel. Okay, yeah. And then Jessica, yep. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is it. This is it. So good. We're looking at the right thing. I could have sworn Paige and Caitlin was on the same team, but okay, I guess not. That's what was throwing me off. Between these two teams, so you got Team Spoon over here, top to bottom, Team Coop over here, top to bottom. Now, out of the starting lineup, let's talk about this. Okay. So we got Paige, Bree, Kelsey Mitchell, Natasha, and Gabby Williams. Okay. So you got, who's your point guard? Paige, I guess Paige can play the one. She can play the one. Damn sure not Selfie, Mitchell, Dribble cannot play the one. Gabby can't play the one. So I guess this is center. That's your 4. Okay, so let's look at the matchup. Paige, point guard. Caitlin, point guard. Center, Asia. Center, Bree Stu. So far, our 2 superstars are better than yours. And then we got the rug. Old Miles, Kelsey Mitchell. I'll take Old Miles over Kelsey Mitchell any day of the week. Let me know what y'all think, chat. I'm sorry to sniggle like that because that's funny when you really think about it. Right now, I would take Olivia Miles over Kelsey Mitchell, but that's just me. You understand? AB or Natasha Howard. I'll take AB. That's just me. Jessica Shepard over Gabby Williams. Depending on the team, because I don't look at it. Damn, that's our 3, though? Oh, we big. Oh, our starting lineup. So we got one of the leading rebounders as a 3. We got one of the biggest players in the league playing a 4. We got a scorer / passer playing the 2. Very unselfish. We got a very unselfish team. We do. We have a very unselfish team. And with that being said, wowzers. Okay, so I think our Caitlin Clark starting lineup is smoking this start. It's going to be a good matchup. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be good because they ain't no chumps. Paige, she going to get busy. Kelsey going to get busy. Bree get busy. Natasha, depending, I guess, can get busy. But, and who going to wear number 22? See, who going to wear, are they both going to wear number 22? Who going to wear number 20? Is it Asia? Is it Caitlin? Because we know who the real 22 is. Whatever 22 jersey sells the most, that's who should wear number 22. Caitlin Clark bet not have to change her all-star number for Asia Wilson. That shouldn't happen. Right, chat? That shouldn't happen. She's the number 2 jersey selling basketball player in the world, men or women. She's number 2. So 22s are highly sought after and bought and paid for. So you might gonna see a lot of 22s around the building, and it should be Caitlin Clark's 22 indeed. Hold on, my bookie calling. What up, bookie? I'm on live. All right, love you, bye. I know that's what she was calling me, bro. Get a bottle. Are we getting a bottle tonight? My baby didn't used to drink. Since we've been going on cruises so frequently, now when we come home, because we be turned up for a whole week, right? For a whole week. We didn't turn the cruises has turned us into alcoholics. Not for real. But we do have a bottle. We used to never drink, like only on special occasions is when we would drink. We go out, party, something like that. But never will we buy a bottle like night after night, nice little bottle, have a few shots at nighttime, wind down. We didn't used to do that after cruising so much because we do like 3 to 4 cruises a year, at least 3 for sure a year. We go on our next one October. As a matter of fact, this is one of my t-shirts from the cruise. I'm doing something bigger than you, Free Punk. I'm on my live, okay? All right. So we've been drinking that. So she be every night, can I get a bottle? But neither here nor there. All right, our starting lineup is smoking. I love it. We should have a nice lead. I think Caitlin Clark is MVP All-Star loading. I think you can bank that Caitlin Clark is going to go off in Chicago in this All-Star game. I have a feeling Caitlin Clark is going to go off. She already got the most assists in an All-Star game. We might see the most points and assists because she got squad. She got squad. You talking about old Mouse? Don't let her get in her bag and have the afro out. We love the afro. All right, so let's get to the reserves, though, shall we? Let's get to the reserves and make sure we hitting the like button. We got 140 in. Shout out to Rosecrans in the building, Angela the Jetson in the building. Let's come here real quick. Let's see how many likes we got. Because when we get 100 likes, that's when I'm gonna drop the link. And we got 140 in. See how many likes we got. We got 50 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We got 50 likes. Let's get the likes up. 144 in. Let's get the likes up. Team Coop starting lineup is trash compared to Spoon. Shout out to War Dog. Yeah, I see. I'm going to come to the chat real quick. Again, make sure we hit the like button. We subscribe if you have not been subscribed. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome. It's your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. So you're in the right place. Sweet Dreams in the building. Shout out to Sweet Dreams. Let me see if I didn't make sure. David Reed, shout out to you, sir. One more quarter. Crash out, Willie. Play too much. I see you. All right, let's see what y'all saying. No, Poe 4-court trio. Okay, yeah, we got that. So they over there hating on Caitlin Clark right now. Don't make me pause for the cause and go cook that shit. Don't make me pause because y'all know I will go cook. I will pause for the cause to go cook some people. That'd be fun too. Just let me see what they call 4-court. Just because I like to fuck around. 4-court trio. Okay, so 4-court trio is live. Oh, they talking about All-Star too, huh? Who is this? 2 women? Oh, no, I don't want to talk about 2 women. What are they? What are they saying? What are they doing?
3-point and steal. I'm like, okay. Because she knocked out.
Yeah, no. I'm not about to stun on them. I ain't about to stun on them. Let's get back to where we was. How many likes was we at? Where we at? 160 in, 80 likes in the building. That's what's up. All right, let's get to 100 likes so I can drop the link. 82 likes. Make sure if you didn't hit the like, go out and hit the like. And again, support the channel, man. It goes a long way. It helps me want to come back and keep doing these lives, honestly, too, like everyday thing. And we gonna chop it up, but I gotta get some support from the people. All right, let's get back into this. All right, so for the reserves, coming off our bench, Ryan Howard, Angel Reese. We already know Ryan Howard is a better player than Angel Reese. Marina Mayberry, Alicia Gray. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, I should say. Because who would I take? if I had a chance to get Alicia Gray, I want to know what y'all think too, chat on this. Alicia Gray or Marina Mabry? Eminem. Who would you take? If you had a draft pick and those two were right there, you needed a shooting guard, who would you take? Marina Mabry, Alicia Gray. I'm gonna call it even squash. They both very good players. Then they got Dominique Malunga, and we got Jonquel Jones. Oh, I'm gonna give Jonquel the slight edge, just due to her veteran status compared to the youngster. Kelsey Plum. I can't believe Kelsey Plum coming off the bench. That's crazy work. Kelsey Plum and Stud Buds. I'm looking forward to the Stud Buds content coming up All-Star Weekend. Because they get some juicy content. They really do. They get some good fun, funny, some good insight on behind the scenes on what's going on content. So I will be looking forward to that. But definitely Kelsey Plum, much better player than Courtney Williams. Jackie Young, Kiki Arifin. I love them. I'm feeling the bench too, man. Who is this right here? Who is this? Who the hell is this? I know there ain't no Ariel Atkins. Who this girl in the corner, chat? From the Sparks. Who is that? I'm thrown way off. I don't know who that is. Okay, but I see Team Spoon destroying Team Coop. All right, I see Team Spoon. We got 96 likes in the building. 4 more likes, man. We dropped this link. I want to know what y'all think on that right here on this. And can Caitlin Clark win? Of course, we know. Will she win MVP? And why in the hell isn't she doing a 3-point contest? I was listening to Mick Talks Hoop. Shout out to him. And he was saying something like maybe it could be because they didn't invite Sophie Cunningham, even though she's one of the highest 3-point field goal shooters in the league, if not the highest, if I'm not mistaken, in the league. So, shout out to my boy. Yeah, we getting them up now. We getting the likes up. We had 102. Let me drop this link, man, because I had fun last time. Y'all came through. I had some fun last time. Had some good back and forths with some good people. Sounded pretty good. I even Sky Diggs. Yeah, man. If you in here, you can come through too. Because why Angel Reese keep coming off the bench? Who wins MVP All-Star Weekend? Who wins the 3-point contest out of the ones that is participating, which we have right here? AZ Fudd, Bridget Carlton. We still trying to figure y'all out. We'll get there, though. This is how new y'all are to success. We don't know a lot of people. We know a lot of people, but we don't know a lot of people. Because just by looking at her right here, I couldn't told you that was Bridget Carlton. So I scrolled up and said, oh, okay. If you would have had a gun to my head and said, who is that? Without being able to, I'd have been a dead nigga. I don't know. I couldn't tell you off. That's what I'm saying. They could be walking in the store or the airport, right, Pat? You wouldn't even know half of these people. Like, even Gabby Williams, like, out of their basketball clothes or some, I wouldn't probably recognize AZ Fudd. She looked just like a regular little Hawaiian thing or something, or Puerto Rican, or I just look at her like that, like, oh, man. But, okay, let's be serious. All seriousness. But how is the Stud Bud in here? I forget her name, too. God damn it. Let me go. Natasha Heidemann. Okay, so let me see. Sharpshooters I see in here. And what is this? Gabby Williams? Is that? No. Okay, that's Janelle Salon. I didn't know if that was Gabby Williams or motherfuckers don't even know. I'm swearing, listen. And what Acho say? Acho say the league don't need Caitlin Clark no more. Oh, we got a CC hater in the building off the gate. My guy, your guy G5. What's up, man? Why you hiding? Why you hiding, sir? Nobody can hear you, sir. You done went off camera and started hiding. That's okay. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. When you're able to talk, G5, go ahead and talk. But we don't know who these people are. I couldn't tell you that was Ozzy, but I could. No, I could tell you. Number one pick with Barry. If she didn't have this, if she wasn't attached to Paige, I wouldn't be able to tell you who the hell she was. But Salon, Bridget, Marina Mabry, who y'all got, chat? Let me know who y'all got out of this. Who's winning the 3-point contest? Who's winning the 3-point contest? My bet is for Marina Mabry. I got Marina Mabry taking this home. Mabry should score 53. Mabry will fight for CC. Reese's Species. Reese's Species. Reese be crying about so much shit. It's ridiculous. Recognize Stubwood 2 Mania. Mason. Natisha. You got Natisha? You got Natisha, Angela? CC is a starter. Can play for a while. Sweet Dreams is in the building. Shout out to you, Sweet Dreams. Who you got winning this 3-point contest?
Hey Pope. I like Heidemann.
Okay, so she can shoot? Because I mean,
Yes.
she all right. She can shoot better than Mabry.
She can shoot better than Mabry. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you got Heidemann. I got Marina Mabry. Why do you think Tina say she got Salon? That's a good pick. Salon can get hot. That's a good pick. Why do you think CC didn't participate in this? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Because she making the championship run.
She making a championship.
Yeah, she ain't trying to fuck up nothing. You know, you need your legs, you need all that. And she's
Hold
still
on, sir. Excuse me, sir. Let the young lady speak. Don't come in here interrupting people.
she's still you know, she's still in the back of her mind worried about the injuries in the back. Which doing something that could actually they're gonna need her for the long haul, right? And we might not think that it would count that, or if they ended up making a run and tapping out, we're gonna look back at it like, damn, if she wouldn't have never did that 3-point shooting shit. Like, so she looking at the bigger picture.
Blasphemy.
Sir. Can you let the lady speak, sir?
What do you say,
You
blasphemy?
have your turn.
Wait, I have to interrupt her because that's nonsense. Because when the coach take her out for managing her minutes, you guys say, "Well, she's not injured," but now you don't want her to enter. She don't want to enter because she doesn't want to lose and be embarrassed. That's
Oh,
why she's not entering.
that could be. Listen, but that all still comes back from the mental aspect of her being injured previously. I wouldn't set myself up to fail either.
Well, let me ask you this. But when the coach was, restricting her minutes, you guys were saying she was saying it was
Who?
because of injury, but the fans were saying no, she's not injured. So
I
it
got a
doesn't make sense
question.
to me.
Who is you all and you guys? I never said that. I've
Well,
never
Yeah, you
agreed with
talking
the
to
fact.
Sweet Dreams, sir. You need to
Yeah,
know what
like I
Sweet
ain't
Dreams
never
have to
agreed that
say.
she wasn't hurt.
You understand?
And I
Pope.
told y'all before that it's mental. The mental aspect can play a huge part on your body being tense. So if you had a small back injury, it can reoccur just strictly from her stress level. And she was stressed the fuck out. That's why, like I told y'all, that next game when we sat all on here and y'all was like, oh no, she going for 50. She going even no less than 30. I told y'all that wasn't gonna happen. that it wasn't no sit down and it wasn't going to happen. And you
Uh,
see what's
and,
going on.
and chat. I don't really want to claim this nigga right now, but I do. This my ex Boone from diapers. We were not. He was in diapers. I was taking care of him, but that's that's neither here nor there. But yeah, this is G5. Y'all have seen him before. He decided to go off camera. Maybe he don't got a haircut or something. I don't know. But that's him speaking.
The hair is always cut. Don't get
The
twisted.
hair is always cut, G5.
I'm at the baby school, so I didn't want to have it all on camera. So.
Let me see. That's the waves waving. All right, G5. All right.
Waves always waving, man. You know that.
Waves waving. Okay. All right, G5. Let's make sure you smooth. Let's get you back up. Let's minimize you. Okay. So, yeah. Now, what Sweet Dreams had to say, I don't believe she hurt like that. I believe, yeah, maybe she has some discomfort in her back or so on and so forth. That's cool. But like she said, you don't that stress level of trying to ramp it up. And the 3-point contest is not a free throw contest where you're standing still. You got to actually move around and exert a lot of energy up out there. And so I also believe it has something to do with Sophie Cunningham getting snubbed from the 3-point contest, and Caitlin Clark were like, F y'all did, man. Y'all want to keep doing me and my teammates wrong, then we'll sit out of it. Because I can guarantee you, nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to watch it. Yeah, so jokes on them. And speaking of watching things, you see Caitlin Clark with the 1.14 million viewers on USA, biggest that they've ever had, right? Biggest that they've ever had. Asia Wilson, they said Asia Wilson was the face of the NBA or the WNBA, and they ended up with the Las Vegas Aces only had 400,000 views compared to Caitlin Clark's 1.1. So it's just a big widespread. Now, Dream, tell me, and G5, you can get in here too. Who should wear number 22? Do they both wear number 22? Because I would think that would be difficult, and I don't know if they could do that. But Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark share the same number. Who should be wearing the number, and who have to change their number?
Asia Wilson, without a doubt. That shouldn't even be a question.
Asia Wilson has to change her number?
No, Asia Wilson should keep the number. Who had the number first? That's like Jordan and LeBron wearing the jersey. Should Jordan have to change his number? He's the proven champ, the proven MVP. Who has all the accolades? Who has the stats? So you would give it to someone who just have a popular fan base but haven't done nothing in the league yet? Come on, now be fair.
Okay, I love this. This is great. Okay, CC made the number 22. Nobody knew who Asia Wilson was because CC came to the league. Nobody knew who she was. And CC, her number 22 jersey is the second most sold jersey out of men NBA and WNBA. She's selling more than Luka, Victor Wemby, and everybody except for Steph Curry. So if that's the number one jersey sold in the WNBA, and that means that most of the fans, they have already bought that jersey, probably going to want to come to the game with their 22 on. And that's why, sir. What do you mean? What do you say to that?
No, that's just like when Jordan went to the Olympics, he wore number 9. So when you do change your number and you go back to your regular number, those special like one-off times that you wore a different number, those become more collectible items. So I would recommend she do something like that, and then say she drop her career high or all-star game high, and then that jersey is a one-off. That jersey is a one-off, and then it becomes special, and that's how you add memorabilia to her legacy. So that's why I would say keep the thing there.
Look at you shouting. Hold on, wait, Dream. I gotta hold on, wait.
No, I agree with him on that though. That's what I was gonna say she should do because they did change
hold on,
her
I gotta
number.
give my nigga a special.
I agree.
Sir, that was the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. That I'm still against it, but at least it was logical. Go ahead, Sweet Dream.
No, I was going to say the same thing, though, just because she's already had to change her number for FIBA. So it's like, why not show them again how you can, y'all going to change my number. I got to do this, but I'm going to ready to sell these motherfuckers out too. How about that? Like, that's going to be another record. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that's cool. I think it's cool.
That's smooth. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, see G5, I'm telling you, that was some brilliant shit you just did. But you think you slick? The answer is still no, because that means they changing Caitlin Clark's number just to make Asia Wilson. No, who's the real face? And it's Caitlin Clark of the WNBA. We not changing shit. Let me see your nails, Booker.
So all the things and Asia Wilson has accomplished as being a three-time champion, an MVP, none of that means nothing. Oh, let's just change her number. So nothing she can do in the league will ever matter then. She hasn't earned the respect of being a three-time champion to be able to still have that number and wear that number because she had it first.
It doesn't matter who has the
So
first.
it's
It's
a popularity contest. It's not about what you
not
can
a
actually do or
popularity.
what
No,
you have accomplished. It's
it's
just
the
a popularity contest, right?
it's who's the face. It's who's the face. When you see number 22, you don't think of Asia Wilson. You don't think of Asia Wilson. When
That's
you when
just like LeBron now. When you see 23, the kids that haven't seen Jordan play, when they see 23,
oh
they
no,
automatically think of LeBron.
not at all. Not at
They do.
all.
For
Not
far
at
as the
all.
ones that never seen Jordan play, when they
It don't
see
matter.
23,
They wore Jordan shoes before they ever seen LeBron play. How about that?
you think of LeBron when you see
How about that?
23 now.
How about that, sir?
But
But
like
but
I said, Asia Wilson is accomplished. You don't diminish her stats and what she's accomplished in this league just because Kaylin's more popular. No, knock it off. It's not a popularity contest.
oh wow, wow. Not a popularity contest. It's definitely not. Caitlin Clark is MVP candidate at any given time, any given season.
Has she
Long,
won anything yet, though? Besides fan votes, has she won anything in the league yet? Nothing. Hasn't
yeah.
done nothing yet. Have
It's
high hopes, the great white hope, but she hasn't done nothing yet.
why you bringing race? Why you bringing race?
Oh, the great white hope is not
Bringing
racist.
race in
That's
it.
just
That is. That
that's
is.
not a
Why?
racist thing. If you know what the great white hope is, that's not racist, buddy. Let's leave race out of this. That's just a
Leave race.
saying.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
tell you.
just that's just a saying, sir. Don't bring race into this.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she is the great white hope, and she hasn't done nothing yet.
No, she's the great woman hope because
Huh.
ain't no woman done nothing yet. Like I say, who cares in my song? Who cares your MVP? Your game is basic. You better off hitting balls for than bases. Caitlin the Joker to all you aces. You understand? See bars. They went over your head like a carry-on. You didn't even catch that. Well, nobody cared that all the MVPs that Asia Wilson had got before Caitlin Clark or championships. It's all irrelevant. It's like they was playing in a bubble when it wasn't even COVID. Okay, that's their norm. It was COVID. They've had COVID season after COVID season. Nobody's there. We don't care. Now people here. We seen she won an MVP last year. We seen she won one Caitlin's rookie year and a championship. Okay, we'll put that. We'll add that. So she got two MVPs and one championship. The other shit before Caitlin doesn't matter. Nobody's seen it. Nobody witnessed it. Zero people witnessed it.
That's because the zero people that you're referring to have witnessed it weren't fans until Caitlyn came around. So the true fans who are probably watching the WNBA before Caitlyn came in there appreciated Asia Wilson and what she was doing.
Man, that
Not
was
not the
That's because
newfound
she was the
fans.
only. That's because she was the only one though. Like that's my only thing about the Asia Wilson hype. Don't get me wrong. She's a great player. She's a great defender. But when you couple it with the fact that everybody else around her is trash, like everybody that she play against is kind of like trash. And that's the problem. That's why when Caitlyn come in and she knocking out everything, and we can base it off a projection like any normal business does. You can see the projection of if she is able to play her game and have all the bullshit aside, she's killing Asia Wilson. Like
And
and that's just like what it is, and that's just being honest. But that does not mean that Asia is not a good player in her right in her era, if you will. But they
right,
gotta respect that her era is coming to an end to a certain degree. You know?
right. So do you just throw out everything she's done and say, "Oh well, we'll let somebody else wear it now"? And
No, no,
then
no,
how
no.
long?
I agree with you about the jersey thing. I
And
don't
then
because
when do we need to start seeing some results from PC? When do we need to start seeing some MVPs and some championships to
oh
equate all
no,
this
we
hype
do.
that she has with her?
We
When
do.
when does
We
she have to
do.
when do she have to start producing? In what year?
She is producing though. The
Well,
problem
I'm talking
is
about far as deep playoff runs, championships, MVPs, stuff that's going to equate to what Asia's done. When do we have to start seeing that? And what
when
year?
she can get that whistle, when she can get the whistle that Asia got, and when she can do moving screens and actually defend and not get a foul call, phantom fouls and all of that. That is the only reason that she's not where she needs to be, and
Come
that's
on,
because it's
Sleep.
bullshit in the mix. We got
That's
to be
right,
honest
Sleep.
about that.
I think that sounds like an excuse because when as Pope will
You
call
watch
him
the
Jordan,
games, you know
When
Sleep.
Jordan was going through all this, what did he do in the offseason? He got tougher, he got stronger. He didn't have no excuse or needed the
What year
refs to blow
before
the
He
that?
don't have
whistle.
no. Hold
Wait,
on,
wait,
he
wait.
don't
Hold
have
on.
no excuses either.
Let me get in here. Let me chime in. What year was that for Jordan when he won his first ring? What year?
7 whole years, man.
I think 8, if I'm not mistaken. 8. And then but we all knew Michael Jordan was the best player in the league by far without no rings. We could look at his skill set. So what we all knew too, and we weren't dumb to, is that he needed a team around him. He needed a team around him. And once he got a team around him, he was good to go. 6 straight chips. So to me, it's because this is not golf, right? It's not swimming. She has a team. She can't just go out and win a championship, having players that doesn't really fit her style of play, having a coach setting her up in an offense that doesn't fit her style of play. Then you can't just expect her to win championships. But as far as her skill set and the individual things that she racks up, just like the fastest to 200 assists and or 3-pointers made, and everything that she has done. Only rookie to have a triple double, leading the league, leading the WNBA history in 20.10 assists. Like all that's remarkable. You can't take that away and act like, oh, that's nothing because you ain't won a ring or MVP. No, you can clearly see her trajectory is up. Now they put a team around her that fits her style of play and an offensive coach that fits her style of play. Boy, you talking about Michael Jordan runs 6 type rings in a row. Tina Hay is in the building. What's going on, Southern Belle?
So is this team that's around her now? It's not a championship team. I'm just curious.
Sir, let's not doing that, sir. I just introduced Tina Hayes in the building. She just came in. This is Southern Belle. You
Hey,
gotta
Tina.
let Southern Belle do what she do. What's going on, Tina?
Well, hey, Pope. Hey, Sweet Dreams. I came on, so this guy wants, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. He wants some factual data.
His
I've
name is
got some,
Marquise.
okay, I got some factual data for you, mister. Go watch BDP today. He just had a good long video that showed the top 10 or 12 offensive generated players in the league. That would be CC22, number 1. Asia's about number 6 or 7. So go honk on that one.
So is this a championship team that's built around Caitlin Clark this year?
I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about the number 1 person that needs to keep their jersey, and she's the captain. So, hey,
Oh, she's probably on that because she has the ball in her hand more than Asia Wilson. Asia relies on people getting her the ball. CC automatically has the ball once they take out, so that's probably the only reason why she's high like that. Miss Tina Bell.
no, Mr. No, wrong because of her assists that have made her number 1. God, I knew more than you do. You need to hush. It's because of points generated.
Point generated, homie. Meaning she is giving the ball. Not if she's not scoring, she's setting everybody else up to score.
Yeah,
That's
it equals like 10 times 2 points, 20 if she has 10 assists or more, because it could be some threes in there.
threes. Yeah.
Okay, so do I need to make that more clear to you? Okay.
Oh no, that's crystal clear. So she's number 1. So this should be a championship team around her since she's generating so
We're
much
not
points.
talking about that, guy.
No, I'm just curious though. So her generating these points, what does it translate to? Does it translate to championships? Does it translate to
Well,
wins, or
I
does
don't.
it just translate to points in a popularity contest? That's what I'm asking.
No,
Is
Okay.
it
it's
going to
not
translate
points.
to wins and championships, or is it
It's
just
not
nice,
points
cute
in a
stats?
popularity. It's not points in a popularity. And by the way, her team just beat Asia's team 2 times. Do
with
I
that
need
ass.
to keep? Do I need to keep giving you any more reasons?
So
I don't
once
think
again,
so.
Tina, what I'm asking you is that going to translate to wins this year, to a championship win this year?
Well,
Everything, or is it just cute stats and numbers?
well,
If
so
it's just
far,
cute stats and numbers, I'll accept that. But is it going to translate to her hosting that championship at the end of the year,
well,
or is
I
it
don't
just
know that
numbers?
it's gonna. I don't know that it's gonna bode well for Asia winning the trophy this year either. So that's kind of a mute point there. But anyway, I didn't want to argue with him, Pope. I just wanted to come on there and give that. I
Yeah,
figured
that's good. I'm glad you got him round up. That's good. Good question. Now, I'll take it from here, Tina. I want you to stay around, stick around. So, G5, this is what you missing the big point of, sir. You have coaches for a reason, right? And if you don't have a good coach, especially a coach that goes against the grain of how to get the best out of you, right? Which brings success for the rest of the team because it brings the best out of the other players on the team as well. Then it's hard to just go and win a championship. So yes, she can go get her numbers, but when you got a coach who don't know their rotations, and you know this because you're a Laker fan and you've seen us go through good coaches, bad coaching. You didn't. What is he doing? So that's what she's going through right now. And same like Mike and Kobe. It wasn't until they got a Phil Jackson when they started winning championships. So championships, it's not null and void. It's not for a popularity contest. Anybody in the W, and this is another thing. Most teams, most out of 8 teams, they all got action in winning because the difference in the level of play is not too different. The only ones who's like head and shoulders above the rest is a Caitlin Clark, a Asia Wilson, a Paige Buckers, Olivia Miles. After that, you got Brianna Stewart, streaky, Marina Maris, well, she's a little older now, but maybe you throw Brianna Stewart in there too. But after that, mostly all of their playing style is the same. They skill set, they level of play. So if anybody can win a championship in the WNBA out of those 8 teams that make it to the playoffs, because one player can be down, go down. Let's say Asia Wilson hurt her ankle or whatever the case. Just like Indiana Fever, they possibly could have won last year had Caitlin Clark not been out because they made it to the semifinals, right, and took the Aces to what they would consider, I believe, a game 7 to the last game. And so, yeah, they got action they're winning. We just got to see, can the coach get out of the player's way, especially CC way, and allow her to cook the way we know she can. And yes, they definitely can win a championship this year.
I definitely agree. I notice how when people say see not the face of the league, but everything is centered around her, even the smallest things. Everybody is up in arms about her declining the 3-point shooting contest, but nobody is talking about Kayla McBride decline and Sabrina Ionescu, who normally is a huge draw to the 3-point or whatever, ever since she did it with Steph Curry. So it's just like any smart team that is making a deep playoff run, yeah, it would be cute to see it happen. And all that kind of would do is just generate more buzz for the WNBA. And Caitlin has already done enough for that. Like, y'all gonna have to make it on your own with that one. Unfortunately, we will get to see her eventually do a 3-point contest, whether it be against NBA players or either with the WNBA. But right now, yeah, they making a playoff run, so it ain't happening.
I respectfully disagree. That's just like people held everything against LeBron for never entering the dunk contest. These are like accolades that you need on your resume to justify people calling you the GOAT, calling you the greatest woman shooter of all time. But you don't participate in these things. So then it's another thing for people to knock against you. Was she never competed in this? She never won MVP. She never won championship. But when her career is all said and done, people still say she was the greatest woman of all time, but she's going to have nothing on
Hold
her resume.
on. Hold on, boss. I'm not saying she's never going to do it. She was invited to do it with the NBA and she declined it specifically and said, I want to do it with the W first. But again, she has been injured and they are trying to make a playoff run. And this would be her first attempt at this and getting her body together. So it would not be smart for her to do it now if we really want to see them win a championship.
We shall see when it comes year 7 and 8, and she's never entered into a 3-point contest. I would like to see what the excuse is come that time.
Hey, but
No,
you
boss.
hey,
You
hold
gotta
on,
admit that
wait,
you
hold
just
on,
don't
hold on,
like
hold
El
on,
Girl,
hold
yo.
on,
You don't like El Girl. That's what's going on.
hold on, hold on,
You noticed, huh?
hold on. Watch this though. Okay, but ain't LeBron your GOAT?
That's Kobe, sir. Don't ever get it twisted.
Oh wow. Okay. So okay, cool. But you are a LeBron apologist, right? And you seem to have no problem with him missing 24 years of the dunk contest, even though he can jump out the gymnasium, right? You have no problem with that, correct?
Yeah, I have a problem with it, but it's said and done now. So that's a blemish that he's never accomplished.
Now you have a problem. Imagine that you got a problem with it. You ain't had no goddamn problem. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Kaden Clark having this little back injury or this soreness, because I'm gonna say soreness. I don't think the girl hurt like that, but I think it's a little something there. Something there. It ain't like it's nothing there, and she just BSing a little something there. So like Sweet Dream said earlier in the show, yeah, we I'm trying to get on a championship run, get off these minutes restriction, because you know the girl did win player of the week being on minutes restriction. Did you know that, G5? Did you know she did something that not even an NBA player, not Michael Jordan, not nobody has ever done, dropping a 45.10 assists stat
Yeah,
line in less
you
than 29 minutes?
you informed me of that several times. Yes, I did know.
Oh, okay, well, now you know again, sir. Just wanted to make sure you knew. So she's doing things that we've never seen people do before. And so and on minutes restriction, so she has a coach that's fucking with her minutes, fucking with her stats. So she probably weighing that, and I really do believe that she feel like the league, because the league has shown enough evidence that they kind of against her, not even kind of, they against Caitlin Clark and her teammates. And so, because Sophie is leading the league, your Tina and Sweet Dreams, can y'all answer that? Is Sophie leading the league in 3-point percentage?
She's like
She
number 2, I think.
she
She
was
is.
number one. She was number one a week ago. So I don't know if anything has changed. I mean, 2 weeks ago when she did those threes that last game, she was number one leading the league.
And she didn't even get an invite. And so that could be Caitlin Clark saying, okay, because they're the two most famous girls in the league. It's not Angel Reese no more. Nobody give a shit about Angel Reese. That's why she got to come out and scream racism every other game. You know, she got cry wolf and victim every game because her skill set is not doing it. And Sophie has become one of the biggest stars outside of Caitlin Clark in the league. New shoe deal that she done struck up. Her podcast is booming, right? Her, of course, her sponsorships and her modeling career and the commercials she's doing. She just did the UFC ring girl.
All piggybacking off of Caitlin Clark. She got a shoot deal and she's only averaging 8 points. That's ridiculous. Name another player in WNBA or NBA history ever got a shoot deal and only averaged 8 points, haven't done nothing. I'll
But
wait.
but she has done something. It's about business. You do know the league is about making money, right? Like it's not like that's what it's about. She's the leading person in jerseys next to Caitlin Clark. So it would behoove any business owner to not, as polarizing as she is, how she moves the needle, not to say, hell yeah, we get ready to give her a shoe deal. She got a following.
And G5, you know business, sir. That was very silly of what you just said. Like, it's not about how much a person scored. We see Jokic being the MVP, one of the best players in the league, if not the best player in the league for the last 5 years. You think his shoes are selling? How many? What kind of signature shoe he got? Is Luca?
All right,
Luca?
you got me there. You got me there.
Yeah,
I'll retract that last statement because
yeah, okay.
Jokic. I'll retract that last statement because Jokic is great, but he wouldn't sell the thing. So you
Yeah,
got me.
that's the thing, right? So you got to be likable, you got to be marketable, and that's what she is. She's likable, she's marketable, and she has been. You talk about what has she done? Because I know we say 8 points, and we think in the men's side, if you in the NBA and you average 8 points, trash, you're trash. But in the women's side, shit, 13, 15 points is like damn near the norm. Now I'm not so her 8 points and then her leading the league in 3-point shooting for the last 2 seasons, you know, that give her some. She the best shooter in the league in a sense. When it comes to efficiency, she's the best. So she is the best at something. It ain't like you're not the best at nothing. What do you do good? But you just stop besides look good because the girl damn show look good.
Well, I just want to say this. I don't think that anybody ever looks at the greatest of all time players and go, did they win a 3-point contest? Let me see. Let me make sure that they won a 3-point contest, because if they didn't, they can't be in the GOAT conversation. And secondly, Caitlin Clark is known for her 3-point shot. The logo is known around the world. She doesn't have anything to prove. Mic drop.
Nothing to prove, but that's the problem. She hasn't proven nothing, but she gets all the glory and all the credit, but haven't proven nothing. Kill those applause. That's my whole argument right there. She hasn't proven anything, but she gets all the glory as if she's done it all. How can you be labeled the greatest shooter? You haven't won a 3-point contest, where you've done nothing, but you get all the glory as if you have? Blasphemy.
Well, let's see. Asia was on a championship team from South Carolina. She had a great college career. Let's see. Caitlin also did. But oh, wait a minute. Caitlin is the leading all-time scorer. Gosh, dude, do we have to keep giving you all these things?
Yes, because
Anyhow,
Asia won. Asia won a championship. Caitlin didn't win nothing. So that's what I'm saying. She gets all the glory, but haven't producing anything. No championships, no nothing. But
yes,
you get
she
all the
is.
glory, I guess you
She's the
have.
greatest scorer of all time in college, and that includes over Asia Wilson.
But
And
Miss Tina, that hasn't translated to no championships. You can
matter.
Can you
score all the
thank
points you want, but you don't
Honey, big
score when it matters.
They do.
listen,
She
sir.
does score when it matters. The
Yeah,
reality of it is
get
she
them,
didn't
ladies.
have an opportunity to have a team around her of Olympians or 5-star recruits or anything. So when you look at her as being a person that took a team all the way to the playoffs to the very end and playing Dawn Staley's team, who had not won, not had lost any games aside to Caitlin Clark, that says everything. If you really want to be real, it honestly, that is a better title to have, although it's not a championship, than anything, that she was able to do that. Like, and the same was
No.
coming into, how you saying no? Think
I'm
about that.
sorry.
Like,
That's fool's gold. That's fool's
so
gold.
how's it food?
That's fool's gold. I'm
Man,
sorry. That's fool's
and
gold. You
I did,
beat the
so
team, but
answer me
then when
this.
you get to the championship, you lose
Answer me this.
to Angel Reese.
Answer me this.
So that's
I
fool's gold.
listen. I have a question. So if you have a group of people, right? Is you and we're gonna say 5 other people, 5 on each side, but on the other side is disproportionately all Olympians, and in you yourself have you who's one elite person, but the rest of the people are subpar, and you're
Come
going
on.
against those 5 Olympians. Would you not feel that the game is rigged to a certain degree?
No, because I'm the GOAT, so I'm going to get the job done.
You cannot. It's a team sport. That's not how that works, and you know that.
Well, no, I have to tell you because
Like, she had 40 points of her own. Like, she did more than enough to pull the weight, but it still comes down to it being a team sport.
yeah, but once again, when you're labeled as the GOAT, this is the knock that they have against LeBron. Oh, well, you're the GOAT. No, they want you to take the last shot. They want you to get it done. It's not no team sports. With the GOAT is supposed to stand up and execute and get it done no matter what. That's what will make you officially the GOAT. So that's the knock a lot of people have against LeBron because they say, oh, well, his team didn't help him. No, you're the GOAT. Get it done.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
I
This
don't
is the
agree.
thing. You Negroes is microwavable. Y'all want shit done in the blink of an Angel Reese eyelash. Okay, that don't work like this. All this, oh, why you ain't got a ring yet? The girl didn't play 74 games. When superstars are coming out of college or whatever case, coming into the NBA, nobody looked at Mike and was expecting Mike to win rings out the bat. like right off bat. Nobody. Everybody understood, no matter if you was rooting against the Bulls or not, you knew the Bulls sucked ass. And he had no help. And once he got help, then it was like, okay, well, listen, Mike, to take something like B.J. Armstrong, Bill Cartwright, Horace Grant, Scottie Pippen to the promised land 3 times in a row. Like, you hear what the names I just B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant, Bill Cartwright, Michael Jordan, and Scottie Pippen. They won 3 in a row as if there was a super team. And that's what made Michael Jordan head and shoulder. He's like, just give me some formidable players that can do their job, and I'll take us to the promised land. That's the thing that Caitlin Clark, she don't need a Kelsey Mitchell and this, that, and the other. She just needs players that fit with her, can hit open shots, know when to cut, know when to how to make picks. How to set picks, because we got players that like they don't know how to set picks. So people go right over the screen, makes it harder for Caitlin Clark to do her thing, but that's okay. She still does it. But if she get a team around her that fits her style, just like Jordan got once he got them boys, and then they leveled up on his other 3 championships with Kukoc and Rodman and Ron Harper. Then he started getting some, and even those dudes was, not world beaters, but they was damn good players. That's what she needs. She don't need a bunch of superstars, all-stars. Just give her people that know how to play smart in the right way. And she gonna win many, many rings. But you shouldn't expect her to win right now. That's the whole thing. It's like, give her time. Wait till she got a situation.
No. I have to interrupt you because you guys label her the GOAT already. Like you said, Michael Jordan, he worked his way into being the GOAT. No one called him the GOAT from the jump. You guys say she's the greatest, so we expect GOAT things from you right now. You can't be labeled as a GOAT and then, oh no, you got to give her time to produce. No, Michael Jordan earned the right of being called the GOAT. He wasn't automatically out of North Carolina. Oh, that's the GOAT. He earned that right. You guys from the gate is calling her the GOAT. So I want to see GOAT results from the jump right now.
You've been disingenuous. You've been disingenuous. First of all, Mike wasn't even the number 1 pick coming out of his draft class. People didn't know Mike could do. They didn't expect Mike to be Mike the way he ended up being, because his game was suppressed by Dean. Forget his name. The North Carolina coach. He had to play within a system, but when he got to the league, the floor was more open and spacious for him to work out. And everybody knew after Jordan, 3rd year, after that 3rd season, they knew he was the best in the league. Head and shoulders. Magic Johnson said it. Larry Bird called the boy Jesus and sneakers, and they was getting smacked. They was losing. The Bulls was losing. But they knew he can't be fucked with. Why? Because he giving you 62, 63 in the playoffs and so on and so forth. He's unstoppable. So they're like, oh, yeah, the Bulls ever get a team, that's going to be trouble. And so the same thing with Caitlin Clark, sir. You got to give her time, and she only gonna get better. She only 3 years in, 74 games in, so she really in year 2, and she accomplished all of this stuff that she accomplishing already. So she only gonna get better. She's already dropped a 45 piece and 10 assists to go along with it. That's nuts in her 3rd season. That's nuts. See, you don't know how to look and say, yeah, that's crazy for her 3rd season. So what you think she gonna have by 7th season? She already has 4 more 30-point, 10 assists, double doubles. When the rest of because we can't grade her on a men's scale. The rest of the women in the WNBA history only got 1. It's 4 other women in WNBA history to have 30 points and 10 assists, and they only got 1 of them. Caitlin Clark got 8 of them.
And they not enduring what she's enduring. They not enduring the refs. They not enduring the refs swallowing their whistle every time. And we not talking about tic-tac fouls. No, we not talking about that. That comes with the game. We're talking about being blindsided, being poked in your eye, being fucking raped over the head, all types of shit that be going on that nobody else is dealing with. And that's the part that be disingenuous about people that look at other teams and look at other players and not willingly admit, like, nah, they fucking shorty up. Like, seriously, like in street ball, somebody would have been unalive by now for the type of shit they be doing to her.
Hey, and real talk, sweet. I just want to piggyback, and then Tina, I want to hear from you because I really played prison ball. Like I was really on the level 3 yard playing basketball every day. Okay, and then we don't even foul like that. we prison ball is more safe than the WNBA. Imagine.
What was that, Sweet? You just gave him something to run with now.
No, it's
But
real
it's
talk.
true. I mean, but your goat set it. Your goat set around with Steven and oh boy, and admitted that it is a unspoken rule to fuck up the white girl. That's what your goat said, and that's why I don't respect Asia either. Like because if you're the goat, you should be mentoring these young women, whether black or white, especially if you want to be the face of the league.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, if you
Awesome.
But that was the same thing. It's not. It has nothing to do with race. That was the same thing Jordan went through. It was an unwritten rule. Fuck Jordan up. He come to the lane. You elbow his ass. He tried to elevate, bow him, knock him down. It was an unwritten rule. That just comes with it.
That was one team rule. That was one
right,
team.
but Steven went and said he inserted the white boy, the white girl. And Asia smiled, laughed, and agreed and said, yes, it is an unspoken rule that black women feel like we can't have this white girl in here doing this shit on us. So no, that's not cool.
They best of they best.
And we see it. Every game she plays is a goddamn playoff.
This is why I'm like, I'm sorry, sweet. I don't mean to cut you off because I got to feed you giving me that shit I need. This is why she is the best of the best, because she always gets the best of their best, right? Whoever's the best in the league, they always gonna play up to standard, like they know the eyes is watching. It's 1 million motherfuckers watching. The whole stadium is filled up. You know what kind of energy that go? You go in just last game you had Thursday was 3,000 motherfuckers in the crowd. Then on Saturday, you go play Indiana, and it's 17,000 motherfuckers in the crowd. You know the difference in that energy? Like, damn, this is okay. And they came for the white girl? Oh, yeah. I'm finna kill that white girl. They came to see her? Okay, bet. And so they already come in with a focus, locked in. I'm going to try to do whatever to stop her, grab her, pull her, smack her. And she still bust their ass.
Well, I got a point too about that. Most of us in the chat are saying this. None of us knew who Asia Wilson was. I mean, none of us knew. We've got 330 million people in the United States, and not even 500,000 knew who Asia Wilson was. Caitlin Clark came into the damn league, and so now we're like, oh, yay, Asia. Oh, who are you? I mean, we all knew. Hell, at this point, Caitlin Clark can run for president. I mean, that's how popular. And that. It's not just popular. It's listen to how she speaks when she's on any interview. That's the leadership, and that's the GOAT language that we want our youth to listen to and hear. Not the kind of crap like Sweet Dreams was talking about. Asia says that Caitlin speaks the way we want our young people to
talk
grow.
about how Asia speak real quick. How she be speaking? What she be sounding like?
You want me to try that?
Don't feed into that, Tina.
I don't think I can do that.
Because I remember, listen, I was trying to like Asia, right? I was trying to. When I first watched her play, I'm like, but before I could even watch her play, she already had came out. Oh, she only getting that hype. Caitlin Clark getting that hype because she white. And I'm like, who is this? Who are you? And then you got to read to see who she is, like, because they explain to you, oh, the 2-time MVP, 3-time champ, or whatever, however, 2-time champ, 1-time MVP. She said this about Caitlin Clark. You're like, oh, okay, so you won a few MVPs before, a few championships, but we don't know you, and you already just talking, running off at the mouth. And then came All-Star Weekend, Caitlin Clark rookie year. I remember how she was complaining about back-to-backs and the scheduling, and they tired. And I'm like, what? Wait, this y'all go? She talking about tired. Bitch, y'all played 40 games. What are you talking about? You tired, right? And so I'm like, oh yeah, she got the wrong attitude. And then came USA. Khalil Copper went off in the game, and they asked her, Asia Wilson, what you think about Khalil Copper's performance? And she gonna say, oh, she that bitch. You on a world stage, and that's what you going. She's that bitch. So unlikable. Oh, I don't like you. Then you make a book called For My Little Black Girls. Oh, bitch, you are dumb as hell. You yeah, you gonna make a book for little black girls when it's a big world out here. So that means only black girls gonna buy your book, which be the minority. You selling to the. She's just an idiot all the way around the board. Idiot.
That's my thing with her too. Another thing that's disingenuous about her is she didn't grow up in that type of struggle, and she comes from privilege. Her and DJ Carrington. So it's weird that she
Private
carries
schools
that.
and shit, huh?
Right, Ivy League schools, all of that. So it's like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you really like? Is it really mandatory that you consistently add the race factor into everything? I get that we are taught as Black people that racism is all around, right? But when your game's speaking for itself, there are times where maybe you have to use a celebrity or your leverage to speak up against something that is actually happening. But to lead off and think it makes you look so authentic to show your pro-blackness in the way that she does by consistently shitting on white people any chance she get is weird. It's weird.
Weird. She
Like,
had
you
all
don't
kind
gotta
of
do
white
that.
friends growing up too. So
Yes, you did.
she went right. She went to a school predominantly white. Her schools was she lived in a neighborhood that was predominantly white. You know she had Becca and Lindsay. They was
Yep.
all in her house spending the night. Now all of a sudden, unbelievable. That's
She
just
belongs, she belongs doing what Caitlyn does, and that's bridging the gap. Like, you, if you don't stand for it, you don't stand for it. That doesn't mean allow anybody to walk over you, do the things that you need to do. But the undertone of it, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know why, like, everything that's happening now, like with the Sophie situation and appointing, and the fact that the WBPA, this is their first time speaking out. It is making it abundantly clear that they only back the Black players in the league. So if I were the white players in the league, what we do know is y'all still do need us or whatever. And if that's how y'all feel and we can't call it even and on a right is right, wrong is wrong type of way or whatever, I would have a problem. Like, they would be in some type of trouble with civil rights, because despite white people being white, they have civil rights too, which a lot of Black people don't realize. We seem to believe that civil rights only apply to us, and it's not. What they're doing right now is super weird. Y'all don't speak out about the hit on Caitlin Clark. Y'all didn't speak out when Becky when what's her face called her out of her name and called her a white bitch on national TV. When Becky called her a drama queen, y'all don't speak out. That was unprofessional as a coach or whatever, but you do that. But y'all can speak out and say that Sophie in the pointing is derogatory. They didn't speak out for MHA when she was called a coon by DeWanna Bonner and company, but you can speak out about pointing, which DeWanna Bonner started. She pointed first, Sophie pointed back. It's weird.
motherfucking. Well, that was the best take that I didn't heard in I don't know how long. Hey, G5, you just learned some shit right now. She sat back and learned you something.
He's
It,
awful
it,
quiet
I
up.
hope you was paying attention because she presented it very well. She kept it sweet and short, but yet,
Mediocre at best. A mediocre argument she just made.
yeah. I hope y'all learned some, chat. That was sweet dreams right there. Fucking clap it up.
That was awesome.
Damn,
That was awesome. You know,
See,
Coach, he reminds me of somebody. Pete P. He loves to hear himself talk so much. I think he gets intoxicated on his own self.
oh yeah, yeah. That's you right. You right. Listen, I didn't know him for 30 some years. You right. You right. That's him. But damn, Sweet Dreams. I want to go back to a lot of stuff you just said. I want to clip that shit up. I'm gonna clip that up right there. I'm gonna clip that up. I need to know how far we in. So I can clip that up right there. Damn, it's very weird. Like you said, everything you said, I just want to piggyback on because it was just beautiful. You laid that down beautifully. I can't even really go behind that. So we're gonna leave that there. Chat, y'all gotta clap it up. Y'all need to cash
Wait,
out.
Nitty, one of your followers, Waste Dude. You see his comment? That was a nice comment, Waste Dude. I just had to acknowledge that comment.
Let me see. I ain't even looking at comments. Y'all need to hit the super chat too and sponsor the channel. Support the channel. You said Waste. What's his name? Waste Dude. Okay, Waste Dude. Waste Dude. I got a message for Emmanuel Acho. You never tell the truth. You only talk out your ass.
That is
Yeah. That's good.
Sure.
That's good. That's good. We be saying Emmanuel out your damn mind. Now we got Emmanuel talk out your ass. That's very good. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, man. So Caitlin Clark, when she faced all this and the white girl, this obvious. That's why I be having to go hard, in the paint because I'm with for what's right. I know if I wouldn't like it to be done for me and mine's, and I can see that it don't matter because I'm for what's right, And Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, they the model. Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, they disgusting on how they act, they talk. You got this girl Asia Wilson sitting at the Final Four game, Iowa versus Connecticut, telling her white counterpart teammate, I like Paige because she know her white privilege. What? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with basketball? And her white teammate, Kelsey Plum, just got to say, oh, yeah, for real? Like, can you imagine, G5, your white teammate look at you and say, hey, yo, I like him because he know his black place in this world. he know how to stand. Like, what? You'll be like, what you say, nigga? Slap the shit out of you. It's so disrespectful.
Kelsey couldn't get away from Asia fast enough.
And right. She bounced on her. She said, I'm going to LA.
And this is the thing. Sophie and Caitlin, they're really so confident within themselves. They clearly know that these Angel Reese and Asia Wilson, they know it's jealousy. And what's bad for the girls that are acting like that is they don't realize Sophie and Caitlin are sitting behind the voice going, them jealous bitches. But they're not going to come out and say it. They're smart enough to know this is all about jealousy. I mean, doesn't take Ray Charles to see it, okay?
Yeah. Did y'all see Paige talking about? Let me go ahead. Go ahead, Sweet Dreams. Go ahead, because I'm about to pull up some shit right here, right quick.
No, I say, yeah, I agree. People fail to realize in this league, when Asia says it about the white privilege, within this league, that's not how it works. Actually, the straight white women are the minority, which is very rare. We understand that out in the world, Black people are generally considered the marginalized, and the same with like LGBTQ. But within this league, that's not true. Their straight white people are the marginalized, and the same with straight Black women are the marginalized within this group. And it's hard for people to understand that. Like, no, 75% of the WNBA is Black, and more than half of the WNBA is LGBTQ. which makes everybody outside of those confines an outlier. Like, so yeah, they're actually Asia Wilson and people that subscribe to her aesthetic are the actual ones that run the league and have the privilege. And we see it with Angel Reese. She flexed it. She flexed it every time.
All right, let's check this out real quick. And then show G5. This is why they like Paige. This is why, and this is what they want Caitlin Clark to do, what she refused to do. So this is why they hate Caitlin Clark. Check it out, G5.
Yeah, just, I mean, for equal opportunity and no discrimination based on.
There's been some chat about trying to get more black head coaches in the league. Just want to know if, you know, what potential process that you would like to see when that process is coming along.
Yeah, just, I mean, for equal.
Now, first of all, I just need to say before she starts, there's no way you would ask Sophie Cunningham or a whole lot of white players that question unless it's set up. This is why I knew she bent the knee big time for the Emmys when she won National Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year. She's the only freshman to ever win National Player of the Year. She won it over Caitlin Clark. This is why I know they've been fucking with Caitlin Clark since before we even heard of Caitlin Clark. And they've been fucking with Paige on that other note. And this is why they have been damning Caitlin Clark from the jump. Caitlin Clark averaged 27 points, 7 assists, and I think 5 or 6 rebounds. All 3 categories, she was leading over Paige Buckers their freshman year. They was freshmen at the same time. And she ended up winning National Player of the Year. Right? Because Big Ten Conference is even a tougher conference than the Big East, I believe she in, or the ACC, either one. Big Ten Conference is the toughest, or SEC. SEC and Big Ten, and then it's them. So Caitlin Clark played in a tougher conference, averaged more points, rebounds, assists across the board, and yet she won Player of the Year. And when she went up to get her award, she did the same, we need to celebrate Black women speech. And now you have a reporter asking her about Black coaches. Why? See, that's not the game. Why the fuck is a reporter asking her about some fucking Black coaches? Because they already know they already gave her the script to answer, and this is her answer.
Equal opportunity and no discrimination based on what you look like.
What you looking down at, Paige? Paige, are you reading? Paige, what are you looking down at? Look up. The man is over there. He's not down there. Talk to the man.
Who you like and anything of that nature. I think Black women.
She reading like a motherfucker right in front of our faces. She reading the script. Black women, yeah, right here. Yeah. She read the script, folks. That's why they love her. That's why they promote her. Caitlin Clark will never read that script.
Specifically, I grew up with a lot of prominent Black women in my life that were very important to me and how I was raised and how I grew up, being my stepmom, my AU coach. So I understand like how amazing they are and how.
Why are you looking up now? Why keep looking down? You should be looking at him the whole time.
They should get the same equal opportunity as a white woman, as a white man, to be an important piece of this league. And it was built on a lot of Black women, this league was. So it's definitely right for them to get the same equal opportunity as everybody else.
Yet the 2 goals was Diana Taurasi, Breanna Stewart. Before we even heard of Asia Wilson, we heard of Diana Taurasi and we heard of Breanna Stewart. We never even heard of Asia Wilson. But go ahead. What do y'all think about that? Anybody can take off. I said it.
Well, for me, I feel like Paige, per usual, is pandering. And it looks very foolish because where did that question come from? Like out of nowhere, her reading the script. And then furthermore, you don't even see Black women in the league speaking out about such a thing. So for her to speak about it is just crazy. Like, we got big enough mouths like Asia Wilson. Why isn't the face of the league, Asia Wilson, speaking about it? Oh, because probably she don't give a damn. Probably she wants the best coach, whether black, white, female, or male. Duh. Like, it's just Paige is weird with it. And if she was so worried about it, why didn't she advocate for the assistant coach she had last year who was black to get a job versus the white man, or I think he Mexican. I'm not sure about his culture. I don't want to mess that up, but I know he's of another descent. Why didn't she advocate then to not have him there? She is the star player, right? And you, as a star player, you get to flex your arm. Or why didn't she feel that way? Why didn't she go to a HBCU in college?
Come on. Come
Because she
on.
could have went anywhere. Why did she go to over there with Gino? Like, make it make sense.
Have anybody else pointed out, Tina, that she looks like she reading from a script? I don't think anybody heard a report on this because I didn't even do a video on this. I'm glad I'm doing it now because I'm gonna clip this out. I'm gonna put it up.
Well, they knew that
Has anybody ever said that? Look at her reading from the script right now as we speak. I never even really watched it. I heard about it, but what have anybody said that, Tina? And before, okay, damn. Go ahead, answer that question, Tina.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I think they just specifically picked Paige because it's like we can get this white girl to speak on pumping up the black. I mean, I think that was all a setup because, like Sweet Dream said, they wouldn't ask Asia Wilson that. So, Paige is just allowing them to use her, and she's kind of making herself silly, or she's done one. I don't know.
Damn. Okay. And now we got a shout out to Cheryl Ryan, 8484, sponsoring the show today with the $50 super chat. Much love to you. Gotta clap it up for that. Says, love your passion, what you believe, Pope. Great commentary, debate by all four of you. CC, face of the league. Much love to you. Appreciate it. Yes, we sent G5, boss of no bosses, packing. I guess he couldn't take he he couldn't take the truth, right? Because the truth, he like, oh, it's getting real frank over here. he couldn't argue that. I think Sweet Dreams killed him off with her last take.
I'm
But
sorry to hear that. But he seems to be a good guy. And at some point, if you're going to claim yourself to be real or a boss, you have to start admitting the truth. What's funny, y'all, is in this script, because we all got to remember that now that this WNBA is blowing up, they're going to be operating off of scripts pretty much like any other sports that we see nowadays. And Paige made this speech or declaration and put it in the ether, what, a week ago or maybe almost 2 weeks ago, right? But now you have Sandy Brondello, right? A person that's been in the league, a part of the league over 27 years, now being accused as a coach of racism, and the league, who doesn't take a stand about anything, decided to take a stand, suspend her, fine her. Will we not believe that this now is to further push the narrative that Paige is talking about?
Well, can I tell y'all why all that is happening like that? And a big reason I feel like that happened to Brondello is this Congress thing has pissed the WNBA off. It's pissed them off, and they're trying to find ways to retaliate.
Yes.
And if you've noticed, since now it's been over a couple weeks since that letter came out, you notice all these little things, bits are dropping. And all of that is in retaliation to Congress being involved. And that's the thing, that the WNBA would rather be obscure like they were before Caitlin Clark, so they don't have to answer to anybody.
I definitely agree. I think when Swin Cash and Candace Parker, and I don't know who that other retired WNBA woman was, but Swin Cash made a statement. Both of them did, and I feel like it was a call to action. Like in that moment, that's what I felt like when she made the statement. She made a statement, something to the lines of, I felt like she was threatening Caitlin Clark, and she had did it twice previously. She did it with Cynthia Cooper when they were sitting down with Ty Young, and she said something to the effect of, "Just play ball. We're tired of the antics. We're tired of the acting out and the arguing with the officiating. Just play ball."
Yeah.
And then on that second one with her and Candace Parker, and to me, why it was important for Candace Parker to be a part of that narrative, because Candace had openly admitted that it was a foul, it's messed up, and she had been on the receiving end of those type of plays as well. And I feel like they pull her in to smack her on the hand, because they made a statement similar to the fact that the WNBA, we have always been a league to stick together. Now is the time for us to stick together even more. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, stick together with who? Because
It's
it's
fun.
clear y'all don't like the white girls, right? So, oh, okay. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because Candace, when she was on with Aaliyah, she was all about speaking up for Caitlin, and she was about speaking up for Caitlin laughingly about her being called number 11 voted by the players. And then all of a sudden she done a 180 once this happened. It's like somebody called her and gave her the 911, like, hey, what are you doing? And so it's like she jumped on their train after that.
It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that it doesn't have to be that way. And it comes from a place of insecurity and fear. And with, if only they would realize that the WNBA is the one that dropped the ball. And when any big business or corporation changes ownership or finds new leadership, you kind of prime your original workers about that before it happens. And to me, that's what should have happened. And when Caitlin eventually came, it should have been walking in arm with the players, and not consistently pushing down the vet's throat that she is the reason that the league is still here and things like that. While that may be true, it's a better way to say that, and it's not a good narrative to consistently tell people over and over. No matter where you're working, you will feel very upset or disrespected to work for a company X amount of years, and then the new guy comes in and you're made to feel like on a large scale that if not for this new guy, your job would not be still here. Even if it is true, it's just the way that they went about it, and it's just unfortunate.
Well, I'm wondering too why we have not heard already. Today is the 22nd, and the deadline to hear back from Engelbert is the 24th. Why has it taken this long? It doesn't take that long to answer something that you've been asked by Congress. Why do you think that's the case?
Well, because they weren't doing anything. And to me, they were saying about they're having a meeting over this, where they're all getting together. So to me, that's to get their information and probably fabricate some things to make it seem like they have been on top of everything, and they just may not have made it public and handled that aspect of it correctly. But behind the scenes, they've been working. They've been diligently working or whatever. But we know that not to be true.
Well, I think this last weekend and that play with Stewart coming down on Caitlin's face, whatever congressman that's there in Indiana that was one of the initiatives or on the um, group that conducted this, that's going to be thrown in there as well. Nothing was said, nothing was done about that at all. And she may have not intentionally at the beginning of that play meant to do that, but it sure is funny how the natural way her arm came down. If she was not trying to intend on doing anything, it would have dropped a different way. Notice how it went towards her face, towards her eye, when it could have just went down straight in front of her. I find that odd, and I think it's going to be really odd that that's, that might be one of the additional things that additional plays that we keep needing to see, or that people need to see because it's not called out, and that black-headed referee standing right there in front.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, like you said, whether the play was intentional. I feel like that they have been doing the wrong thing so long, right? That and getting away with it, and it being the culture, that it is muscle memory, if you will. So while I think Stewie likes CC a lot, I feel like in game it's survival of the fittest.
Right.
And they've been so accustomed to, so it's almost like they have to relearn, or either even possibly, do a mass firing, to be perfectly honest. That's kind of what I feel about it. I feel like that it's so far gone and it's so ingrained in most of the players that I don't think they can change. I don't think they know how. So it's just like, wow. But far as the officiating goes, to me, all of them should have been, I think all of them should be fired in a completely new agency. Maybe the agency that the NBA uses, who is really serious about officiating, should be involved, and it should be clear steps to what happens when the officials get it wrong. While you don't want the team and the coaches to call them out publicly, but I feel like there should be a review of every game, maybe like at the end of every week, and it pointed out when you missed, when the officials missed that call, and something should happen when they miss that call.
Right. Yeah,
So
there needs to be some kind of protocol.
There's no way they should have missed this call. And
yeah,
this is the thing.
he was right
See,
the
that's
fuck
why
there.
I don't know what's going on with my internet, man. But that's the problem. The fact, whether she did it on purpose or not, the fact that that went uncalled, that it was so blatantly clear that she fouled the hell out of her, and it should have been upgraded to a flagrant one. And it's so funny too. Go back to Lil Mo, because if you look at the crowd right here, this is where people call racist crowd is crazy. When you see the old moms and pops, the grandpapas, and it's so many. It's just like you can tell it's such a family environment, a real sports town, because Indiana is known for being big on basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Big fans of basketball. They're known for that. All my life, even as a kid, I knew Indiana was big on basketball because my people from Chicago as well as Los Angeles. So I used to go to Chicago right next door to Indiana. And it's almost the same. They're huge on basketball out there. So when you see like this group right here, this whole little group right here, a bunch of old ladies and men, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to see. But here, okay, this is a good still shot we got. So you got the block right here. To me, I do see what Tina's saying. Once you got the block, you can swing over here, your arm this way. But she swings it down as if she needs to continue on. Like that, to me, I can see what Tina's saying, because that is like, why didn't your arm go once you blocked it? Because I play basketball and I've blocked shots before. I'm not a shot blocker, but I've had a nice some nice blocks in my time and seen a bunch of them. Just watching basketball in general. And you don't usually see that. You don't usually see when somebody blocked the ball, come down and scrape somebody's face. You don't. That's not normal.
No, it's not normal. And this is the thing, Pope. And all the commentators have said it. I love the lady Debbie Antonelli. She's called it best. She goes, when there is a foul like that happens, it doesn't have to mean that the person intended. But if you do that to somebody, then we have to call it. Doesn't mean we're saying you meant to do it, and it doesn't mean you meant to do it, but because you did do it, a foul has to be called.
Gotta be called.
The crazy part about it is, I saw
This
one
still
angle,
shot is crazy though.
and the
Sweet.
ref is right there,
Still
like
shot is
literally.
crazy.
It is. The ref is right there watching, like he has the whistle like right there, but he does
He's right
nothing.
here. This
But
is him.
immediately, what makes it look bad is, but then you immediately give her a tack when she brings it to you guys' attention.
Oh yeah, and it's kind of become, I don't know. I think, hey Pope, you made a comment on one of your lives the other day. You think at some point when Caitlyn did that blow up that she did, she was ready just for them to tech her up twice and throw her out of the game. Because
Yes,
she was
indeed.
like, I have effing had it. I don't give a F what y'all do to me. I'm out of here. I think that's the point that she was at.
I think I realized.
Like, hold on 1 second,
Go ahead.
because I'm looking like when you slap some, because she already got the ball, boom. Coming down like that is kind of weird, because if I'm slapping it, I want to avoid hitting you. And I don't know what I've been watching when I watch women's basketball. That's why this is one of the biggest differences. It's like they don't know how to get out of their own way at times. You'll see them do something, you would think automatically like what was that? Like, why'd you do that? I'm telling y'all, it's a difference. Now, that's just me watching more and more. Because for men, I think a man would immediately hit the ball and then got away just to know, I want a clean block. I don't even want them to be able to call a foul on me. I don't think the women, they have that wherewithal. Sometimes they're just happy to, I'm going to just try to slap the shit out of it and not even, because they run into each other. I've seen teammates run into each other. Not so much this year compared to the last 2 years. I was like, wow. I'm seeing teammates run into each other. It's crazy, like head-on collisions down there. And you see it even still this year where they don't understand the concept of you either got to go over the screen or under the screen. They be damn near ready to hurt themselves just running into a motherfucker. And I'm like, damn, like, you can't do that. Like, it's not a part of the rules. Hey, you either get over the screen cleanly or you get under the fucking screen. If you run through the player, that's a foul.
Yeah.
And you can possibly hurt yourself or the other player. What do you ladies think about that?
See, the thing is, they've been celebrated so long for the physicality. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they can change. For in their mind, they looked at men as their competition and wanting to be in comparison to men and on the same level. But in their mind, they think that the reason they weren't looked at that way is based upon toughness. They only associate men in that sport as about being tough, not mentally tough, not being the better player, not doing better schemes. No, just being physically tough, which is sick. And then they look down on people and call people like Caitlyn whiners and flopping and all of these different things, when it's like, no, she wants to be able to play this game forever. And you can't do that doing the shit that y'all doing.
He is looking right at this play. This is crazy. He's looking right at this play.
He didn't give a damn.
He's looking right at this play. And this is what Congress, this is why they got involved. And I don't mind that, because, bro, what that gives off is y'all can do this. It's just like a child. If you let a child get away with stuff and you like putting penny in their mouth, and there's no problem. And maybe they don't choke on it the first time, second time. One day they're gonna fuck around and choke on that. Like, you gotta stop them. You have to say, no, that's not allowed. No, or putting their fucking fingers in the socket plug. Right? You gotta no. You gotta might pop that hand, right? Pop, just let them know. That's a no. That's a major no. Because why? You can seriously get injured or worse. Out here, you have to set a standard. That's a fucking no.
Yeah.
We
But I
can't
told
do
you,
that.
I told
Like,
you when you asked whether or
no.
not she was going to be able to duplicate the same game, and I told you it all depended on whether Stephanie White was going to allow her to play her game, and whether or not how the officiating would go. And what I realize is the officiating seems to read the comments in the chat, and the narrative was running around. Look at all the free throws she got. She has a Congress whistle now. So to me, it's almost retaliatory for them to then play another game and she can't get a call again.
Yeah.
And that's what it seems to be.
Yeah, I think it was retaliation on that back to back because of the fact that she went to the line when we all know she should have been going to the line 15 times a game. I mean, every game, easily.
Easy. Shout out to Sports Oracle. Says Buckner's is terrified like Brondello. Brondello even incorrectly claimed that the term post a protected species applied to best player. Right, and that's what I'm like, my God, why did you apologize? And why wasn't she irate? She should have been pissed off. I'm like, what world are we living in? What is happening to us? To where everything is so sensitized, like I'm in America, so I should have known because of the racism that's going. Ain't no fucking racism going on in America no longer. It's always majority rules. Is it a little bit here and there? Some people have that hatred in their heart still on both sides, from black to white. Yes, it's here and there, but do you walk outside your house in fear everyday rape? No, that's not the case. So when we go off of these, oh well, when you because you got to think about this. She's been out here for 20 something years, like 30 years in the United States. But yet she's under this impression, oh my God, yes, it's so in America is so sensitive with white and black. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. Everybody know. Yeah, no, what? And you didn't like that's not even a racist slur. That's not derogatory. It's not. It's your opinion on. Oh, yo, she said it's the best player that gets protected by the whistle. She's a protected species, and that's what it really means where she's from. So instead of apologizing, I would have liked her to just explain, yo, where I'm from, and just harp on that. So, like, no, I'm not apologizing because I am who I am. And everybody who knows me, I've been in this league for 27 years, whether playing and coaching, they know that's not a part of my get down. But she ended up apologizing, and there's no accountability on nothing, no learning, nothing. What do you ladies say to that?
Well, you know what? This is the big thing on Brondella. She immediately was feeling the pressure from the WNBA. And I'll tell you this, the WNBA lost a lot of credibility with their fan base, the general fan base, by doing what they did. Because there's none of us, the majority of people out there, that thought that it was anything more than what Brondello said. Not that it was anything. I wouldn't have even thought of anything racially to that. That automatically, and I'm a white woman sitting here, and I'm like, no, I would not.
Southern bam.
I think that they have lost a lot of credibility. That's why I always say, if Caitlin walks away and goes to the golf course, it won't hurt me none. I'll miss watching her play. But I just think this leak has become a joke. And if the commissioner does not get, if Adam Silver does not get rid of Engelbert, put his foot down and put new management, they are not going to keep this popularity and this league and the fan base that has grown. They won't keep it if changes aren't made.
Yeah, I agree. I was disappointed that she had to apologize. I
Mm.
feel like how you said, Pope, that she should have explained what the term meant and overemphasized that it wasn't meant to be derogatory. The only thing I can apologize for is Angel's lack of comprehension, and that I tried to call her and she rebuffed me. She didn't allow me to talk to her at all. But yet she weaponized. What I would have hopped on is, if it's no space for hate, like Angel Reese said, again, who do these terms apply to? Because you weaponize your fan base by adding me. You disrespected me. I'm your elder first, but beyond your elder, I am a professional employee. You called me a clown, and there was no accountability for Angel in that aspect at all. And for the people acting like species was just like this wild word, we learned in biology that we are, as humans, a species. Like, what's
Human
wrong with
species.
y'all?
We're
Yeah, like
human species.
like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, that's the part that threw me off. Like, whoa. And then not only
Angel
that,
Reese called herself a bitch herself. She called
yes.
herself, she said, I'm a dog and you can't teach that. Well, she's a female dog, but she's a bitch.
But
That don't,
we use the
I
term
didn't say
protected
she
class
did.
all the time. And that's the only difference. Sandy said protected species, and we say protected class. But
And
those two
listen,
words are
I don't mean to cut
interchangeable.
you off, but to not understand that different when you have races and or just people period that come from different walks of life, not even from your state but out the country, not even from your country, they have a different way of speaking. Then that means you're not well traveled. You're not well traveled. When you're well traveled, you understand, okay, maybe where they from, they don't mean nothing. Like when I was growing up, I love New York music, right? Hip hop music. I love the Nas, Cool G rap, Rakim, you name it. I love the Wu-Tang Clan, right? Tattooed on my chest. I love East Coast. I'm from the West Coast. I didn't give a shit about that. I just gave a shit about good music and what I can relate to. And the way the East Coast niggas was putting it down, I loved it. Right? So I say all of that to say, yo, it doesn't matter. Uh uh damn, I got thrown off real quick. But she is like one of a kind when it comes to this. Damn, what point was I trying to make? Where was I at? My bad. I don't.
You was comparing the fact that despite being from a different culture or setup in the West Coast, but you love East Coast music.
Right. I love East Coast music. Okay, so but what was I talking about with the basketball?
We was talking about Sandy Brondello and the difference in culture. She's from
Okay, there it
Australia.
is. Thank you. Thank you, sweet dreams. Because yeah, I understood that when East Coast cats used to say crab in a rap, because I'm affiliated with Crips, and you saying crab was that's dissing us.
Mm-hmm.
But I understood the difference when the East Coast cat said it. It was different. It didn't mean what we meant over on the West Coast. It didn't mean the same thing, right? So same thing is like, okay, well, what does that mean from where she's from? Because it could be no harm, no foul. And I'm just mad they didn't figure that out, or Angel Reese and the WNBA didn't figure that out.
That's because they committed to misunderstanding, and that's where Carl Semesco failed too, because you're a white man as well, and at some point you should have been able to give Angel some nuance as it relates to, no, Sandy, I don't think that's what she meant, and let's have a meeting, or let me call her up right now and make her aware that you were offended. and so she can give you a better understanding. But I'm almost certain that no, she didn't mean it that way. But
And
no,
she tried to, she
hmm
dug her, right? She tried to. She
but
said
he,
she tried to call her, she tried to talk, get in contact, but she didn't want to have that talk.
but that's what I mean. Carl Semesco was supposed to make that happen.
Right.
Angel Reese is an employee. You were not supposed to go to the internet with that. You weren't.
Hey,
Not
Poe,
at all.
there's somebody, I think this is hilarious on your chat. He said it, or she, I don't know, has said it a couple times. You need to make a t-shirt on the front. It should say Reese's species, and on the back have Bloopy.
People would buy it. People would
That's
buy it.
tough. Yeah,
Reese,
it's time to start making some t-shirts. Because these people, we gotta have some fun out of this. Because boy, they so wild. They wild out here.
I wanted to change the subject matter just a little bit, because y'all were talking earlier about the um all-star and who was playing with who. I have thought about this for 2 years. I've been saying it. I wish so bad that Caitlin could play with Sonia Citron as her number 2 guard. And to be honest with you, I didn't even care if AB or Kelsey Mitchell was re-signed, because I really wanted somebody like Citron with Caitlin. And I think for us to get to the promised land on the championship, we're going to have 3 things in our way. Kelsey Mitchell being the ball hog, and Stephanie White using AB as a hub. And if we go in those 2 directions, we can't get there, guys. We cannot get there.
Yeah, I agree
Man,
with you.
listen, and I was hoping that Sonia Citron to be on Caitlin's team for
I know.
this, but that's okay. She's not on Sonya because if you do, I'd rather have Sonia Citron and Olivia Miles. But I do like Olivia Miles. Just knows how to play basketball, and she gonna drop down. She's unselfish, and she. So I do want to see that dynamic between her and Caitlin Clark. It's gonna be interesting with Asia Wilson, and oh my goodness, because to me we got 2.5 white girls. Right? We got 2.5 white girls. We got 2.5 white girls, and then 1 black girl. She's not even from the States though. She's from the islands, so she don't really, she's huggable and lovable. We only got 1, so Asia got to fit with us.
Yeah.
Asia, yeah, she outnumbered when it comes to this ain't black girl magic over here. Aaliyah's from the islands. Olivia Miles is, I believe she's half. I believe she's mixed, black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Then you got Shepard. So this gonna bring back memories for Asia Wilson. Like, oh yeah, this is like my private school. Like, yeah,
I think we got the winning team for sure.
we got a good team.
And
Who wins MVP?
I like Olivia Miles on this team just because she stands on it. That's one thing I do like about her. She got that dog in her. So who would have MVP on our team?
Who MVP?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
It is.
It is. I'm not even gonna hold you because Shepard is having the season of a lifetime.
Okay.
She's having the season of a lifetime. I love what she's doing.
I do too, man. I think if we could have spent that 1.4, if we had gotten a different 2 guard, we could have had Jessica Shepard. She was top of the list for our power forward.
She was.
And if we had her, we wouldn't have half the losses we have right now. That's just my opinion.
I like your opinion. Okay, come on. So I need an MVP from both of y'all.
Caitlin, I don't.
If you had to put your money on it, who would win the MVP?
I'm gonna say
and why? I need to know why too.
I'm gonna go Shepard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one. She's just balling. But if they play this All-Star game like last year's, it's not going to really matter anyways, because that was a joke. Now, I enjoyed the 2024 because it was competitive, but last year was just a joke. So I don't know how they're going to do it this year.
I hope Asia don't sabotage them. I just wish he wasn't on CC team.
Oh damn! That's right. She do plan on loking up on Caitlin Clark.
I just know that
Yeah,
she a part of the system. Yep.
We need to go to Chicago.
And you gotta think.
I'm
You
really
notice
Clayton. Me and wifey, we considering it because I'm not even bullshit. I don't let me see no drama. I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna just be like, yo, you listen. Hey, you should thank her for everything. Asia, you should stop it. We didn't know, half the world didn't know who you was until she came around. Okay, you should be thankful. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I feel like she'd do it for the plot. Like they'd do it just to make it where as though Caitlyn, like, they're so small minded. They probably looking at it like it's CC against Angel, by Angel being on the other team. So it's like they'll do whatever to prop Angel up in this moment.
But I think we got Asia outnumbered. I do. Even though Olivia Miles, she's half and half, so she's rolling with us. And Shepard, AB, you ain't got no choice because she know we're running her ass. You let Asia Wilson and company look up on Caitlin Clark. Yeah. No, she ain't got no. We'll run you right out of Indiana. Okay.
She'll be dropping the ball purposely, Pope. It'll be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You better not let
like
them run up on CC like.
Or she'll be letting people run on by her, and then no other time she letting people get by her. She be doing moving screens and all that. But all of a sudden,
does Chelsea Gray look like Master Splinter around this motherfucker? She remind me of a Ninja Turtle and Master Splinter. Like she got the body of a Ninja Turtle and the face of a Master Splinter. I'm just listen.
I hate her legs. I hate her legs are shaped like a K. Her legs are shaped just like a K. I hate it.
She looked like what's that one character on Mario Brothers when you got King Koopa?
King Koopa.
King Koopa body shape ass.
Well, look, guys,
I'm gonna stop. My bad.
I'm gonna tell y'all good night because I'm like that other guy. I don't want to be rude and not say my goodbyes.
Good night, Tina.
I have had
a
good day with y'all, and I will be checking in on you the next go around.
No, I'm out of here too because it's time for dinner time. It's time I gotta get my
y'all
and everything. This was one of the best lives. I can't even lie. Sweet dreams. You came and cooked, Tina. You always bring that Southern hospitality. And it's warming and comfortable. And then G5, he kind of tried to, ruffle feathers, but we cookie and. He used to be. He dark skinned it. It's okay.
He used to be.
That was racist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, G5. But, hey, we love everybody, black or white, long as you good peoples.
That's right.
And what we had up here tonight was all good peoples. So shout out to the panel. These ladies, they definitely they cooked G5 ass up, Tina and Dream. I ain't even had to do it. I be on the phone with him all the time happening. But the way y'all put him in his place was beautiful.
All right, y'all.
Good night.
All
right. Thank you.
All right, chat. Y'all have a good night, man. Till next time, Mr. Pope. Peace and love. We out.